What is going on, y'all? Travis here, back with another One Tree Hill episode. This is going to be Season 1, Episode 21. We got 2 episodes left for the first season. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Let's jump into it. Shall we?
Get dressed.
Oh.
It's 6 a.m. What are you doing?
We're going running.
No, I'm going to bed.
Just keep knocking. Playoffs are next week.
We got a haircut.
Amped up workouts, studying game tape.
Lucas got a haircut.
Why?
Because I want to win. I need your help. Besides, you stood up to my dad the other day. I owe you.
There's something that's been bothering me. That thing Dan said about asking my mom what kind of parent he was. Any idea what he meant?
Probably just more of his mind games, man.
I want to know. There's something to that.
Clothing
There is
wise?
something to that for sure.
You're back online. I thought you said that thing was you.
Yeah, well, that was before I saw you pulling your duffel bag out of the closet.
I'm just going down to the Keys. Boat leaves Saturday morning. I'll be back in 6 days.
5 nights to party.
And no time to talk, so here comes. Are you comfortable with me seeing Lucas's mom? If it's too weird for you.
No, it's not that. I like Karen.
Something going on with you and Lucas?
Not really. It's cool. What if it was too weird for me?
You just have to get used to it.
Are y'all dating? Y'all are dating?
You do your thing.
Shut the thing off.
Right. Getting dressed in front of that. The hell's wrong with you? Oh my God, that
Hey, Mom. The other night I saw Dan. And he
technology.
said something.
Technology.
He said to ask you what really happened back then. Any idea what he meant?
Who knows? It's Dan.
You know. You know.
He was talking
You
about
know.
what kind of father he was. Was he just messing with me?
You know that I always have your best interest in mind. Since day one. You believe that, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Karen.
after you were born, Dan asked to be in your life.
You told me that he didn't want anything to do with us.
He didn't show up at first, but when he moved back to town with Deb, he told me that he'd like to help raise you, and he asked for joint custody. I didn't trust him. You know what Dan is like. I had to make a decision. I had to do what was best for you. And I knew that someday we would be having this conversation, but that was a risk I had to take.
I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed.
Lucas,
I mean, at the end of the day, like, I would think that my mom or Karen or whoever knows
Come on, can I
best.
talk to you?
But
Are you telling lies?
kind
I deserve
of
that, but
makes
about the
you
other night-
think,
Whatever, then.
rethink the hatred
Plant your
for
friend.
Dan if you're Lucas, if he actually tried, but was told no.
Now that Lucas has outslutted the both of us,
Right?
are we back to who's over bros?
She's talking to me. Does that mean she's shopping with me? I was thinking maybe we could spend a little trial makeup time at the mall.
Get around here, come on. Next week, you boys are gonna be winning your first playoff. I, however, gonna be flat on my back in the hospital.
What?
I've got a paranoid doc who says I can't put it off any longer. I've got to miss the first game.
Who's going to coach us?
Coach McCallum, most likely. And if you use this as an excuse to slack off, I can promise you there'll be hell to pay.
So is McCallum any good?
No, JV sucks. This was going to be up to you and me.
Kate.
Hey, just ordered some pizza.
I wanted to ask you something about Dan. About how we wanted to share custody.
Is he spreading that lie again?
Mom told me it was true.
What do you mean, how he called her from college?
No, after that. Dan wanted joint custody. I thought you knew that.
I didn't know that.
Do you think things would have been different if Mom would have given him a chance?
You mean like the chance he had with Nathan?
But what was he like back then, anyway? It's easy to see a guy that never cared. And it's easier to hate him that way, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, maybe that's why your mom kept it from you.
There's more.
I know he's a bad guy. Maybe he just made some poor choices.
Damn.
I mean, I've been doing that myself.
Luke, you're not Dan.
Y'all don't make me feel have a
whole
soft.
life is poor
Don't be giving
choices.
me no way to make
Yeah,
a
but
soft
that's
spot
just
for
it.
Dan now.
You know, maybe
This heart is
this is the one that
ironclad.
changed it.
There's no room for him. Stay out, motherfucker.
You are totally saving my life. I've got to get a cable modem.
I got to run to practice anyway. I'm going to pick up an extra shift at the mall, try to pay for this cable modem. And after that, I'm working out with Lucas.
Well, who are you and what have you done with my real boyfriend?
Well, you said you wanted me to cut the guy some slack.
Sure, it's not also because it's a way to stick it to Dan.
No, that's not what it is. I'm going to stick it to my dad by erasing it from the record books.
Ooh.
I got to go.
Stick it to him, bitch.
English class, here I come.
Dan Scott.
Aw,
They haven't even
motherfucker.
cut me open yet, and you already smell the blood.
What's this I hear about you not coaching the playoffs?
McCallum will do fine.
You got to be kidding me. JV's won, what, 5 games all season?
Don't fucking
Well,
tell
actually,
me.
4.
Exactly.
I already
my
see where
point.
this is fucking
Better let
going.
me do it.
I'm old, Danny, but I'm not senile.
You know I know this team as well as you do. Every game, every player.
You ought to. You're daddy to half of them.
Okay. I know you don't care much for me,
Fucker.
but you do care a lot about this team.
Over my dead body, Danny.
Well, if that's the way you want it.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna be just fine. Thanks for asking.
He doesn't care, of course not. Only cares about himself.
My legs are dead.
Come on, one more game, man. See what you got.
Eh.
Nice shot, Haley.
So did Dan talk about me when you were little?
Nope.
Well, when I was younger, I used to hear my parents argue about you. I knew you were out there. I hated the fact, so I hated you. I just thought what my dad wanted me to think. It made sense at the
Makes
time.
sense. It does make sense.
You know he wanted joint custody of me.
Wow, I didn't see that coming.
Me neither. Me fucking neither.
One decent thing the guy does, and he buries it, huh?
So you think if Dan would have gotten his way, you and I might have grown up together?
Trust me, man, you didn't miss out on anything.
Ah. Oh. Oh my God. Who cares? Oh, that is such like a
came to see me
non-issue.
last
I
night.
feel like maybe back then it was, but
He had a lot of questions about what you told him, about Dan, and he wasn't the only one.
You have a right to be upset.
You're damn straight I have a right to be upset. You want to explain to me how you could keep that from me all these years? I have a right to know that Dan wanted custody.
What would you have done differently? Would you have loved Lucas any less?
Of course not. But I might have had a different opinion of my brother.
Oh, come on, Keith. Your opinion of Dan is based on more than just his behavior towards Lucas.
Look, back then, he told me that he approached you about joint custody. And I called him a liar. And now I find out the person lying was you.
I was trying to protect Lucas. I was trying to give him the best life possible. And I was scared. I was scared that I was going to lose you too. I mean, you and Dan are brothers. There was always that chance.
What, did I take his side over yours?
Well, yeah.
God, Karen, thought you knew me better than that.
I mean, Mama usually knows best. I would say when my parents were
talked
splitting
out,
up,
you.
there's
That may
no
well be, but I'm still gonna need
fucking
your
way
playbook,
with how
stats,
my dad
team
was
roster, but don't you worry, I got my own
that my
whistle.
mom would
What the hell are you talking about?
share.
I told you my decision was final.
So's the athletic committees. We had a little session. You really should get yourself a cell phone, Whitey.
So it's such a snake, bro.
Just what I was looking for. Don't you worry, Whitey. Team's in good hands.
Such a snake.
Want to go look at CDs? So I can listen to you complain. We could go try
Wanna
lingerie. You can
go
listen to me
check
whine about
out
how
the
fat I am or not.
CDs.
I know. You know, I've really missed this whole girlfriend thing.
Of course you have. As a babysitter, apparently you suck.
Nikki, what are you doing?
Protecting my baby while you two Barbies were getting ready to make out. Anybody could have taken her.
Put her down. Where are you going?
Shopping with my daughter?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I see you stopping me.
Nikki,
Oh shit.
go get security, okay? Okay. Nikki, where is my phone? Damn it, where is my phone? Nikki!
Don't let her out of your fucking sight, bro.
Hi, can I use this? Thank you. Karen, hey, it's Peyton. Is Jake there? No, he can't call me back. Where is he? Peyton, where is she? I lost her in the crowd.
Police are on their way, miss. Security's been notified. If she's still here, we'll find her.
What if she's already gone?
Nikki the kidnapping hoe. Ugh. Oh.
Hey, Hills. Check it out. An entire afternoon together, nobody threw a punch.
You okay?
Can I talk to Nathan alone, please?
Yeah, sure. Catch you guys later.
What's up?
I was just doing some research on the internet, and I found what my boyfriend's been studying.
I stumbled on this, so it's no big deal.
What about the half a dozen other sites that you stumbled upon and bookmarked? It's hard enough for me that I have to compete with the girls at school that just give it away. Now I've got to be a porn star?
Haley, you're overreacting.
I really don't think that I am. This hurts me, Nathan.
Why? Haley, these girls aren't real. Plus, I'm a guy. Guys, look at this stuff.
Well, don't be a guy, Nathan. Be a man. You know, I'm not a prude, and I think you know that. The thought that this is what I'm going to be compared to.
So that's what this is? You're worried I'm gonna compare you to them when
Yes, I'm afraid. That's part of it. Nathan, it's hard enough for me to even think about being naked in front of you. And the thought that this is the standard I'm going to be held to. Forget it.
Haley.
I mean, I get why she feels the way she feels. I just
Have you found her?
Not yet. God, Jake, I'm so sorry. Okay, we only looked
feel
away
like
for
it's like
2
a little
seconds.
different.
You cannot do that.
These days, you know.
Sir, we have officers combing them all.
What's going on?
What the hell are you doing, Nikki?
I took Jenny shopping and then we rode on the carousel. What? What's the big deal?
You stole her out of her stroller.
No, I didn't. I picked her up because you two weren't watching her, and then I told you I was taking her shopping. Besides, she's my daughter, not yours.
Is that true?
Yes, but...
Which one of you has custody?
Okay, look, she took off as soon as the baby was
As long
born.
as this isn't a custody matter, I'd advise you kids to keep your family stuff at home, okay? You can call off the dogs.
You are unbelievable, you know that?
You think I'm such a bad mother? You've made some pretty bad decisions when it's concerned Jenny. I'm not sure I can trust you with her.
Nick?
I'm gonna get custody, Jake. She's better off with me.
No, she ain't. No, she ain't.
You money. Yeah.
Jake.
I mean, in a shopping mall, you definitely shouldn't have, like, turned your back to the
Haven't worn out your
baby.
welcome yet?
Karen made me her partner.
I hope you mean in the business.
Oh, my God.
You said you had something for me.
Yeah. You left this on the bedroom floor the other night.
What makes you think I didn't leave it there as payment?
Excuse me, Deb. May I have a word with you?
Dan is
Is
such
it just sport?
a
This need to
douche.
agitate Lucas any chance you get?
I'm not the devil, Karen. I'm tired of being blamed for everything.
Just your due. You suggest to me that I abort my child, and then one day you grow this tiny sliver of conscience that has long since disappeared.
You're the one who kept the truth from him.
She snatched his ass up so
You hate the
fast.
fact that I beat you, and you're punishing him because some lawyer told you years ago that you could never win this one, and that is pathetic, Dan. So do me a favor, just stay away from him.
Can't do that. I'm his coach. Whitey's having surgery. I volunteered to step in and help.
You just can't let this one go, can you?
Well, it beats lying about it.
If you use this coaching job to hurt my son, I don't care who on that school board you sold cars to, I'll bury you.
Boy needs to learn to fight his own battles.
Is that why Nathan left you?
Oh, you gotta get him with that one last zinger. That's petty Betty. But I'm here for it. I don't blame you. I would have done the same shit with a couple fucks in there, motherfucker.
Oh, hey. Sorry I didn't hear you.
You all right?
Not really. I screwed up pretty bad with Jenny yesterday.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. It just potentially could have been so bad. What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I was gonna dump my problems on you, but you've got enough to worry about.
No, it's cool.
I was over at Nathan's, and I was on his computer, and I came across all this creepy porn.
How creepy. Like shemale midgets.
No, like Pamela Anderson wannabes. And I'm right to be bothered by this. You would be bothered by this
Not
if you
the
were together.
She said
Well, not
she-male
really.
midgets.
But
I cannot.
our relationship was nothing like yours.
Because you were having sex.
No, because I was never in love with Nathan the way you are.
You know, he said he's totally cool with waiting until I'm ready, but I'm not gonna measure up to that.
But you don't have to compete with anything. She's got something they don't. Got his heart, dude.
Yeah, I agree.
It took my dad 15 minutes to BS the athletic committee.
Look at you two becoming besties. Kinda.
You gonna tell me what happened with Haley? I called her last night and she wouldn't pick up.
Let's just say she found out I was looking at some websites that don't exactly make me boyfriend of the year. Not that it's any of your business, but Haley and I, we're not, I mean, she's not, you know, so I'm just trying not to pressure her, that's all.
Yeah, sure. One break.
Shut up, dude.
Just stay away from the Sizemore farm animals, all right?
Oh, man.
I got you.
Oh my God.
What are you talking about? Yeah.
Most fathers would be touched by that scene, but I'm guessing it's your worst nightmare, Coach.
Luke, can I talk to you? I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have lied to you about Dan. And I understand if you're upset.
I don't think you do. I just can't turn it off. You know, all these years, I was sure I should hate him because he didn't want me. I guess I'm mad at you for making me question that now. I'm not sure I should hate him. Not even sure I know him.
Do you want to?
You loved him once, Mom. Was there ever something there? Was he ever a good person?
Once upon a time, he was. But he hasn't been that person for a long time.
Hold your position. Where's Jagielski?
Sometimes Coach lets him miss practice because of his baby.
There'll be no more special treatment for anyone, understood? Players make plays.
But we're undefeated and we're going to playoffs.
By the way, you're benched. Anyone else?
Is this bad for your shoulder? Probably.
Make 10 in a row. Miss one, grab a weight plate and run.
Oh God.
Bend your knees, Nathan.
I just made it, didn't I?
Hey, why do you let your mouth off like that? Bend your knees. Grab a weight plate. Next, go join your new pal. Next, sprint, not run. Lucas, keep moving. Let's go, let's go.
Still a little weak from the accident.
You're a little weak, all right.
Oh, Dad.
Now get a mop and clean that up. Let's go, quit slacking.
What
let's
an
go.
ass.
What happened to you?
First practice with Dan.
That brutal, huh?
Uh-huh.
Dan's a hoe.
Especially for Nathan. Poor guy.
You're concerned about Nathan.
Well, yeah. I saw firsthand today how horrible it is with him and Dan. Man, he needs you, Hales. Maybe you should cut him a break on this whole internet thing.
He told you about that?
Yeah, I know. It's weird, right? But we're talking more now. Like, at least he's not cheating on you.
He's looking at plastic
plastic bimbos.
Hey, it could be worse.
True. That's true.
Do you ever think that maybe all this is just helping him so he can give you space so he doesn't have to hassle you about sex?
You should be better than that. I cannot believe that you're defending him.
How long
Who's
have y'all
protecting
been
my heart in
together at this
Luke?
point?
Okay. I didn't say it was okay.
Let's
All
chill
right?
on the love.
I'm just saying, after what I saw in the gym today, man, this guy just needs a little support.
Look at you two, Lucas and Nathan, caring about each other's feelings. What?
Jake, I feel so horrible. You have every right to be mad at me.
I'm mad at Nikki, okay? I'm just disappointed in.
It was 2 seconds.
Yeah, a lot happened in those 2 seconds. Just got off the phone with the legal aid attorney, and she said that Jenny's fair game, and if it goes to court, that the judge usually decides with the birth mother. You saw she played that cop at the mall. She's gonna do the same thing to a judge in court. And what if she wins, Peyton? I could lose Jenny.
I'm so sorry.
I gotta get out of here. I have a cousin in Savannah, maybe.
Won't that just make things worse?
If Nikki comes after Jenny, it could end up costing me a fortune to fight her. I mean, the only thing I know for sure is if I stay here, I'm screwed.
Can't you get in trouble for like running away with her though? I guess it depends on the state, right?
Darn.
I don't think you can leave. Maybe I'm wrong. Could be wrong once in a while. Just kidding.
You, said they weren't real people.
Haley, what are you doing?
I'm a real person. I have feelings, I have problems, I feel vulnerable and self-conscious, and I'm just like every other person. What happened to sex just being magical and being this amazing expression of how much you love someone?
Teenage boys look at porn.
These cyber girls, they're triple jointed and waxed and
That's just the
always
way it is.
turned on, and it's just a lie.
It's just a fantasy.
Is Peyton a fantasy too?
Oh.
You know, it'd be nice if a guy could have a little privacy in his own apartment.
I can't be Peyton for you. I can't be those girls.
He doesn't want you to be.
I won't.
I don't want you to be.
Are you sure about that? Because I gave you my heart. That's all that I can give to you. And if that's not enough, then I'm not enough for you.
Lord, imagine if they had iPhones back then. She'd really be mad.
So can I ask you a question? Are you serious about getting out?
Yeah.
I'm sure gonna miss you. I've got to wait for you to leave, but you've got to go in the morning.
Oh, with your dad?
Whoa. Slow down.
My dad's transport's leaving for the Keys. Did you ask your cousin about staying with him?
Yeah, but he's in Savannah.
Well, my dad docks near there and a couple other places on the way. If you take your car, Nikki can follow you, but this way, I don't want you to go, Jake. But if you think it's the best thing for Jenny.
I was thinking about how crushed my parents would be if I left. But Nikki, I mean, she's been so bad to my world already. And not just to me, but to you and to Lucas and Brooke. If I stay, she'll win custody, Peyton.
I don't want him to go. I like him. Don't leave.
And your dad's cool with this?
Just tell him you're visiting relatives. He's a father too, Jake, who'd do anything for his daughter. Just like you.
What do you think, Jenny?
I'll be there in the morning either way.
No!
Package for
Fuck
Deborah Scott?
Nikki! She's dumb.
Thanks.
What you get?
Thank you.
It's bad news. Our divorce papers. Once they're signed and filed, it'll all be over. It's what you wanted, isn't it? Yeah. I'm just surprised. Never expected to feel sad.
It's a lot. It's a big part of your life. 450K? Let me get some.
I was kind of hoping you wouldn't show. Jenny, you be good, okay? Take care of your dad.
Oh.
Look, don't say anything. You guys just be safe.
That's all you're bringing?
Hey, you okay?
Got some stuff going on?
I know. Look, I just wanted to apologize again.
Looks so much better with his haircut.
For not being a better person lately. I'm trying, Peyton. I don't know what else to say.
It's not about what you say, Luke. It's about what you do. You don't like the person you've become? Then do something about it, because no one's gonna do it for you.
I know. That's why I came by. I'm gonna be making a few changes.
What?
And I just wanted to see you before I do. I'll be seeing you, Peyton.
What changes?
Hi.
Hi.
I didn't want this.
What's that?
You're moving away. You're upset with me.
Well, neither of us wanted it. Somehow here we are.
Did I trap you? Did I lead you on and trick you into loving Lucas?
No, and you didn't trick me into loving you either. That's what happened.
The fact that I lied about Dan's intentions, does that change all of that?
Oh, it colors it differently, yeah.
How? Because no matter what I said back then, Dan would have still been the same reprehensible human being he's become. And you still would have been there for Lucas and me.
And what for? So I could end up pushing 40, still living in a bachelor apartment? Don't you see, Karen? You got what you needed, and so did Lucas. But what about me?
I never said this before, but I will now. I stood by you, and I stood by Lucas. And I'm glad I did that. I can't help but think, why? What do I get out of it?
You get a boy who loves you.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but we need to talk.
Okay, what's up?
Look, I know you did your best, Mom. If you hadn't kept Dan away, Keith and I probably wouldn't have been so close. I would have hated to miss that. So I understand now why you had to keep that secret to yourself. You just needed to find yourself on your own, right?
Yes.
That's what I want too. To start over. And that's what you did when you shut Dan out. That's what you're doing by leaving town.
What do you mean, start over?
I mean, get away. Away from Dan. Away from this place. And away from all the mistakes I've been making.
Where are you gonna go?
I want to go with Keith. I want to leave Tree Hill.
Bitch. I mean, okay, so like, part of me was like thinking that that was gonna lead to him being like, I'm gonna move in with Dan. Bitch, I would have lost my motherfucking mind if he would have made that jump. Let's explore what life could have been like if my mom would have let you in or whatever. Holy shit. I mean, it kind of sucks, but it's understandable that he wants to go with Keith. I mean, I it's shocking, but I get it. Like, I would want to too, probably, after that bomb being dropped. You know? Like, you lived your whole life thinking a certain way, like a certain narrative, and it was kind of wrong. Like, it wasn't fully right, at least, you know? This episode was really good. This whole fucking show, man, the whole fucking thing is so good. I love it. I fucking love it so much. I love these characters, all of them, other than Nikki, she a hoe, and Dan, he a hoe. But the rest of them, I love y'all. Let me know what y'all thought about this one. I'll see you on the next one. The season finale. Season 1. Bye-bye.